fucking scam motherfuckers. They're scam my ass.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very, very strange episode of the Commonwealth Realm here on youtube.com/commonrealm. I am Joseph Ferris, joined as always by Conrad Varnez, the father and creator of this channel. But, you know, when I signed on to do this channel, it was not written in the contract that we would be talking about Soulja Boy at any capacity. So I feel I'm a little pissed off right now. But, you know, we had to make this video because this situation's just gotten out of hand. So, for the uninitiated, Conrad, could you explain what the actual hell is going on right now?
Okay, so it all started with the Soulja Boy setting up his website and selling this Soulja watch, which is a complete ripoff of Apple Watch, by the way. But apparently that wasn't enough, so he decided to first make the Soulja Game handheld, and then the Soulja Game console, which are Chinese knockoff console with pirated ROMs of games from Nintendo, Sega, Sony, you name it, from retro generations like the NES, SNES, the PlayStation, Sega Genesis, and so on. And what he promises in these, especially in this Soulja Game console, is 800 games for, well, the net price of $149, originally $199, but it's still ridiculous because these consoles have really garbage specs. It says 4K Ultra HD, but that is complete another bullshit because these games play horribly. The frame rate is awful. There's full of jagging, and of course this is just a crime to sell these on a commercial scale, which he does on his website SouljaWatch.com. And the case has been pretty much covered by all gaming sites now. It started actually a week ago, close to a week ago, and it's been covered by say media houses like The Verge, IGN, and so on. And everyone is just seeing him as a big laughing stock. But I felt like we needed to make this video mostly because this is quite serious. People are buying this console, which is complete and utter garbage. And Soulja Boy fans, I don't really feel sorry for them, but still, the fact
Does Soulja Boy even have fans? Like, what?
The fact that he's made over $300,000 on this scam is just like, where are the Nintendo ninjas when you need them? I know they were busy with taking down all those leaked ROMs of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but now it's time to focus all the ninjas and all the stars on this guy, because he is definitely taking advantage of the holiday season and the fact that people are willing to spend money even though it's freaking overpriced, especially this newest console, the Soulja Game Fuze, which is an HDMI console, but it's using a Tegra K1 chip, which is the generation that came before X1, which is found in the Nintendo Switch.
Exactly. So it's like, for this, I forget how much money this thing costs. It's way too much. I think it's like $350.
Oh, 400.
400? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's the same price as the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X.
Jesus Christ, that's just way too much. And it's just like, on top of that, you're playing pre-installed games, for one. Pre-installed games aren't even going to run well. And it's like, I mean, at the same time, I feel sorry for the... I don't feel sorry for the Soulja Boy fans for buying this thing. Absolutely not. I feel mostly sorry for the grandparents, the parents, and most importantly, the kids that are going to wake up Christmas morning and unwrap and see that what they're getting is a big turd inside of a box called the Soulja Game Fuse. And it's absolutely terrible. And I was surprised to find out, you just told me this now, that he already made $300,000 over $300,000 for one.
He was bragging about it. I think it was 6 days ago. He was bragging that he already made $250K. So he probably made like 300, maybe even $400K of this. And it just shows that he didn't make this console, he just bought it from probably AliExpress or...
He exactly did that. Like, you compare the two systems, and they look exactly the same, and they run with exactly the same hardware. It's just Soulja Boy had to slap his stupid-ass name on it and add like $100 to $200 on the price tag. What the hell? Soulja, you call yourself a gaming fan, but here you are, you're just ripping off the hearts and minds of optimistic gamers, and like, well, here's the thing, these gamers are smart. They're not gonna buy this stupid thing, but you know, people are still buying it, and it's, you know, Conrad, this is very sad.
Yeah,
because
like
Nintendo must announce that they're actually, you go ahead. Go on.
Like, the sooner this gets taken down, the better, because what I'm fearing the most is that if Soulja Boy can get away with this, anyone can get away with this. Just import it.
As relevant as Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Get away with this.
Like, the only thing you need to do is import a lot of these handhelds, knockoff handhelds, consoles, the Fuze from AliExpress, and then sell it for more than it's being sold in China. Of course, reselling these is completely illegal, and especially in this format, we're not talking about eBay. We're talking about a registered store. Like, he has been calling this the Soulja Game Enterprise, so he's not even subtle with all of this. And if he doesn't get a cease and desist or freaking court case, because it's not enough of a cease and desist here. We're talking about a guy that's been selling and making quite a fortune by selling these knockoff consoles. And it's getting worse and worse, especially now with Nintendo's update yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. Nintendo updated us saying, if you want to buy an NES or SNES Classic, you better do it now, because this is like the last shipment ever you're going to see of them. So they're going to stop manufacturing these classic consoles, which I'm kind of like, okay, do I need it? Because I already have an SNES Classic. Do I need an NES Classic? Maybe, but I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I need to buy gifts for other people. But at the same time, this kind of like Soulja, unfortunately, had the perfect timing when it came to making these. He didn't even make them, he just put his name on them. To putting out these stupid ass consoles to begin with, because it's like, we know like Nintendo's not going to be making any more retro consoles, at least these two in particular. Who knows, things can change. It changed with the NES Classic, they can do it again. But at the same time, should Nintendo be concerned about this? Should we be concerned about this? And in general, I don't think so, because I feel
it's a joke.
It's a joke.
It's a joke, but the problem is that the joke has gotten out of hand.
Yeah, it's
like,
out of hand. It's
when you start,
like
when you probably can have made as much as $500,000 US.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Nintendo needs to get down and just slam this guy straight into the courtroom. People are talking about that what he's done could land him even 20 years in prison. And there was a fake news article talking about that Nintendo had already sued him. That was fake news. It was only one outlet that was talking about it. Obviously, if and some YouTubers, obviously. But if this was true, it would have been like everyone would be writing about this. IGN, The Verge, and so on. But so far, it looks like he's getting away with it. And if Nintendo or Sega or Sony don't take any actions, then you will have other peoples that want to see, hey, this is a great business idea. I don't need to do anything. I just import all these knockoff consoles from China and sell them for overpriced, because people don't know. People are stupid enough to check this. And Soulja Boy's fan base is stupid as fuck. Because
they're fans of him.
They're fans of him, but they are comparing him. Oh, he's just about to become the new Bill Gates.
Come on.
So, my advice is just that whatever you do, even if you do it just for memes, because this has become pretty much a meme at this point.
It's a meme.
It's a meme. But don't buy these consoles. They are horse shit. They're horrible. Yes. You don't want to have any of these consoles, even for demonstration purposes, because this, like, I wouldn't buy anything of this, because one, I don't want to support Soulja Boy. That's one thing. And secondly, I don't want to own a knockoff console. That's another reason, and spend at least $114 for something that. Yeah, that's more than the freaking NES Classic and SNES Classic. Like, for this stupid Soulja Game console, you can have the SNES and NES Classic.
Yeah, it's really bad, but I have a feeling the Nintendo ninjas will catch him. It's a matter of when, not if, because it's like he's just bragging about this like in public. He's got a freaking Target painted on his forehead. It's honestly surprising that they haven't caught him yet. But can we also just talk about his future eSport business plans?
Oh my god.
What? The meme continues. Like, let's keep this meme train rolling. Good lord.
Yeah, I heard that he wants to follow in the footsteps of Ninja and create his own esports team in Fortnite, CSGO, Black Ops 4, and Overwatch.
Well, good luck. All I'm saying. Like, what the hell?
It doesn't make any sense, and it's stupid as, like, please, Nintendo, strike this dumbass down, because
Exactly.
The longer you wait, the sooner you will get people that just take as example, start selling these knockoff consoles, and they hurt your retro business. But it's also your fault, because you didn't give us these games for Nintendo Switch Online. And now, with the discontinuation of the Nintendo Entertainment Classic and the SNES Classic, well, if you don't get rid of Soulja Boy, he might actually become a threat, because people might be buying his system because you can't get the NES and SNES Classic anymore, and the Nintendo Entertainment System on the Nintendo Switch Online has only a few select number of games of the ones found on the NES Classic, and none of the SNES Classic games. Well, you find all of them on Soulja Boy, though they play like crap on these systems.
Exactly. So Nintendo, just do your thing. Don't let Soulja Boy take over the world, the retro gaming world. Like, don't let it happen.
Yeah, just strike him down, and the sooner we get done with this, the better. We know that a lot of YouTubers are getting a lot of revenue from this, but in this case, it just has to stop. It has to stop, and it has to stop before we see a Nintendo Switch knockoff from Soulja Boy right next in the coming week.
Of course. But speaking of the coming week, Conrad, it's going to be a busy week for us. And oh man, you viewers going to be very, very lucky. We got videos coming out tomorrow. We got a video coming out on Wednesday. And then we're going to take a little bit of a break to come out
until Saturday.
Until Saturday to come out with new videos. It's going to be awesome. So we can't wait for you guys to watch them.
We have a packed program all the way to New Year and even beyond that.
It's going to be
exciting. Instead of buying shit from Soulja Boy, why not liking this video, subscribing, pressing that notification bell, and pressing for all notifications? Because if you like this, we would also like to hear some feedback if you want us to do more of these type of videos. Of course, we'll also be able to use more Nintendo trailers from now on with the new Nintendo guidelines. So you want a little bit of feedback on what you want in terms of news coverage and these kind of reports on scams, messes, like Soulja Boy, who hopefully will be taken down by Nintendo really, really soon.
Yeah, let's hope so.
But until then, this was Conrad Vanis and
Joseph Ferris of the Commonwealth Realm.
And we will see you in the upcoming videos, and the next one is a Zelda video, so look forward to that one.
What? Zelda? Alright, bye guys.
Fucking scam motherfuckers, they scam my ass.